Well, hello there. And welcome. Yo, what's up, Metal? How we doing? Oh yeah, I need the mouse. Hold on. Hold on. How we doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. We're building the PC. K de Manglier. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well. RK, what is up? It's good to see you. All right, let me... Gotta adjust a couple windows over here so I can see everything. All right, cool. Doing good, man. 25 minutes till you're off. Hey, let's go. 25 whole minutes, and you're done. What do you do for work again, Metal? I'm sorry, I probably asked you this like 4 times, so, you know, sue me. I'm just kidding, I'd rather you didn't do that. Okay, anyways, yo, Arcadia Born, how we doing? Zelda, I know. So, let me just like get this out there right at the beginning. This eventually will be a Zelda themed build. You won't get to see anything Zelda themed at the moment, okay? We're building a little out of order here. Normally, we would have all the theme and painting and all that sort of stuff done before we build. Unfortunately, that's just not the case. So we're not able to do that today. We're gonna build it first, and then we're gonna work on all the Zelda themed stuff. But don't worry, y'all still get to see the pictures, okay? You were a union electrician until about a month and a half ago. Now you work as a technical applications specialist for ABB Thompson Betts. Interesting. I'm not sure that I know what exactly that entails, but sounds like a good paying job. Johnny Not Bravo, what is up, my guy? How you doing? Good to see you over on the Facebook stream. All right, let's do a quick little peekaboo here at what we got rolling for today. Here, I'm gonna even switch all the way over to that. So, into the motherboard, we're gonna see this Z790-Plus Wi-Fi from Asus Tuf. We've got a 1 terabyte main SSD. It's our 980 Pro from Samsung. Then we've got a 2 terabyte secondary SSD. This is our MSI Spatium 461. We've got 32 gigs of RAM, CL32-6400 from Oloy. And then we've got, of course, our Intel i7 13700K, all right? All right. I tell people what electrical parts / part numbers they need based on the application, what they're doing. Oh, okay. That sounds like kind of like what I do. Yeah. It's a little bit different, but I'm essentially like a glorified applications engineer. Whoa, what's up, Hatfield? How you doing? Richard, welcome in, welcome in. I tried to fix up Botrix and stuff, so hopefully you guys can get some sounds in. Yeah. So the thing is, Richard, though, I haven't done the Zelda work to the case yet, so you don't get to see the Zelda theme. You just get to know in your heart that this is going to be a Zelda themed PC. Sorry for that engagement bait. But Richard, you're on Kick. Can you type in TTS and then something and see if the text to speech works for you guys? Get to work with engineering and give input on design, etc. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty similar. Mine is more like, because we're like fully like integrating high voltage batteries and stuff, there's so much more to like integrating it, even more so than just like understanding their application, like all the software and whatnot, stuff that goes along with it. But it's, yeah, it's the same idea, just different scale. All right. TTS. I don't think you need the exclamation point. You should just need to write in TTS. Yeah. No exclamation point. Just write in TTS, and it should work. I can't hear it, but hopefully you guys can hear it. We'll call this a test for when I'm, in a place where I can hear it. You know what I mean?
Red's an awesome bot.
TTS Red is an awesome bot. No. It's like, what do they call those, Richard? It's like a, oh man, I can't remember. There's like some movie or something where it's like, you give them a compliment. It's like a backhanded compliment, you know? Okay, let's get all of these stickies off of here while we have access to them. Should only be a couple. Is the text-to-speech working for you guys? Sorry, if you're on Facebook, it doesn't work there, or YouTube. It only works on Kick right now. I don't know if Botrix works on YouTube. All right, 13700K. Let's go. That's not bad for you. Hasn't for me, but I'm not sure if you're doing it right. External speakers so you can hear when you're doing a build. You know, it's not a bad idea, Richard. Much like Susan, I think that'll be an idea that I'll probably have to implement. And it's gonna be a pain in the butt to do, because then I have to, I mean, unless I'll probably have to get something that's like kind of cheap and is basically just an aux cable input and route it through my Go XLR. That way I don't have to like, I don't have to go through a bunch of effort to like swap it back and forth. Because if I just connect directly to my computer, then I like between building stream and going over to my gaming stream, I'm gonna have to like reconfigure a bunch of stuff in the audio. Ugh, don't do that, don't stick to the top. But if I do it with just an aux cable, I can just replace my headset essentially with some sort of speaker, and then I'll be good, you know? I could try that. I could try that. You're ready for yours. I'm ready for yours, Johnny. I did see your messages, Johnny, on the Twitter. I just didn't have time to respond to them before starting the stream. No audio for yours. So wait, has it worked for anyone yet? Has anyone? Disclaimer, I know. Sorry. So has it worked for any of you guys? Okay, so it's worked for you. You guys have heard it. It just, okay. Yeah. Hatfield, TTS, that's not bad. Oh, it is only for active subs. So if you're not an active sub right now, that could be why the text-to-speech isn't working. I think that's how I set it up. I might consider changing it to followers, but I think I set it up for active subs only as like a fun like appreciation for subs, you know? Okay. 10.4. I think that's what it is. There was like different levels of what you could set it at. But I was like, that's a fun way for, you know, to like set aside, like for subs to be able to do, you know? I think that it is. So you could even be like gifted a sub and it would work. All right. Samsung 980 Pro, 1 terabyte installed. Get it. Welcome in, Johnny, to the blue-green stream. Can't keep track. I'm kind of like phasing away streaming on Facebook. Like I was kind of tempted to not even like go live on Facebook on this today, but we'll see. We'll see. I think this was the orientation this was in. Hopefully. It's the opposite this way though. Doesn't seem like the right way, because that doesn't even really cover the SSD. Come on, come back out. How did that get tightened in? I didn't even tighten it. All right. And there. Yeah, that's better. Facebook froze? The F? Yeah, Facebook, like, On my work computer, I can't even watch Facebook streams on it. Like my work laptop, it just sits there and like buffers constantly. Yeah, exactly. It's just gone downhill, and they clearly are not willing to put any effort into making streaming any better. So, kind of giving up on it a little bit. All right, M.2-2 right there. What terrible spots to put these freaking tape on. Yes, Johnny. Sorry, it must have been right when you were buffering. Yes, I said I did see your messages and everything. I just haven't had time to respond to it because it was right before stream. But I did see it. I did. Okay, got that one installed. It's gonna go that way, so we want to pull this guy off. Lol. What does it say for the like laughing emoji? Like TTS, cry laughing. Cry laugh emoji. I can start on stuff as soon as I get some money paid, you know? You know me? So let me like make sure I've got an invoice ready for you, send it on out, and then we get started. You can pay whenevs, because Johnny's just rolling in the money, because he's a big rock band hero guy. I'm just kidding. Okay, that was you. I saw one come in. So okay, I will follow up on that tonight. All right, we got these Oloy blades, RGB. I know you can't tell, but they are RGB. CL32 6000. Just kidding. It's CL32 6400. Yo, what's up? How we doing, Xbox girlfriend? We are making a computer. It's got a 13700K, 4070. Got a bunch of storage, some nice high quality RAM, and eventually it's gonna be Zelda themed. I'm a little bit behind in terms of like, I was working with the customer to get like the theme and everything nailed down on it. So we decided to build the PC prior to actually doing all of like the custom paint work and whatnot. So unfortunately you guys don't get to see that today on the build, but you'll get to see it eventually. It's through Stripe. So the invoice will come to you via email, and then it'll give you a secure link via Stripe where you can pay with credit, debit, ACH transfer, or like Cash App. You know that. Yeah. So 13700K, 32 gigs of CL32 6400 RAM. We got a 1 terabyte Samsung 980 Pro as our boot drive. We've got an MSI 461 or something, 2 terabyte as a secondary drive. Got a 4070, 360 millimeter AIO from Deepcool, some more Deepcool RGB fans, and then we've got the NZXT H7 Flow case. I'm gonna scooch this on over here, out of the way. Speaking of cases, here's our case. We just gotta take out all these fans and replace them with RGB fans. Do I accept 800 7-Eleven hot dog coupons? Here's the thing, I would consider it, only I don't know if my little town has a 7-Eleven, maybe there is one. And also I'm gluten intolerant, so I'm probably gonna have to pass on the hot dog coupons. So close, I know. You almost had it. You almost had it. Oh, I'm just gonna undo some cable management things back here. All right, first fan, gone. Out of here, done. It's never coming back. Cool beans, beans. Cool, beans. Okay. No more hot rod references, I promise. Unless somebody says whiskey. Bargain of the century, I know, it would have been. How long have I been building computers for? About 3 years. About 3 years. Started at, nothing. Learned how to build my first computer not too long before that, and then just really enjoyed it, and so I started my little side business, and found friends and other content creators that I knew to trust me and build them a computer, and here we are 3 years later, doing it, semi-frequently with some big names under our belt like Stone Mountain 64 and Spartacus. Is your 3080 Ti gonna be overkill for a stream PC? Caught it. Absolutely, it will be overkill, but it's not gonna hurt anything, right? It's not gonna hurt anything to have an overkill stream PC. If anything, if you're editing videos and stuff, now you'll have a baller GPU and CPU for editing, so that's never a bad thing. Okay, got those fans out. We're gonna put our motherboard in now, right meow, and then we'll keep moving. We'll keep moving along. Move it. There's that lined up. Okay, that's pretty well lined up on all those. Just wonder if you should sell that 3080 PC and just keep the 2760 PC as streaming. Oh, I see. I mean, you are gonna get more money for that one, that's for sure. I mean, I guess it's never for sure, but that would be, a betting man would say you're gonna get more money for that one. Trevor, what is up? Rednek. Assume those cases can be custom painted without too much effort. Yes indeed. I mean, it depends on what kind of paint you're trying to do. Depends on the level of customization on the paint. But yeah, as far as pulling panels off and doing some painting on them, you are correct in that they don't take that much effort to do that part. Is that a moonshine in a mason jar? I wish. It's just Mio, which is like water. Water with a little sweetness and added flavor. How many computers total have you built? That's a good question. I haven't tried to tally it up in a while. Last time if I had to guess, I would say in the range of 130, something like that. That's a rough guess. I really I want to try and nail down what I would consider an almost exact number, and then start keeping track going forward. But it's one of those things that I'm just is it important enough for me to waste an hour or two to try and figure out? I don't know. 100 plus, 200, yeah, I would guess in the realm of 130. That's really, really rough guess. It could be more than that, because I'm trying to think of how many I've even done this year. I think coming into this year I was a little under 100. Okay. Wait, did they not put the standoff in there? Bruh. Okay, so they didn't install all of the standoffs in here on this case. I don't know how I missed it. But this center one, which is usually the locator standoff, is not in there. It's weird. Wish you understood more about computers. Honestly, lots of YouTube. That's how you understand more about computers. Watch a lot of YouTube. I mean, I've always had a decent grasp on computers, but yeah, understanding what's good, what's not, what's bleeding edge, all that sort of stuff. My A+ certified. I don't even know what that means. Other than PCs and gaming, what are my other hobbies? I enjoy golfing. Been doing that since I was a kid. A+ certified. I assume that's related to, oh, did I not take the one off the corner? I was like, why is that corner still being held down? Probably because it left the thing there. Okay. Is A+ certification a like IT certification? Yeah, look, there's supposed to be one right there. What the heck? Come on, NZXT. Got A+ and Network Plus. I don't have anything, I don't have any IT certifications, if that's what you're asking. Okay. Got that. Yeah, YouTube is the best. Like, I mean, that's how, like, I literally sat there and watched a YouTube video while building my first computer. Mark, what's up? Yeah, all my background and stuff is not in software at all. Like I'm a mechanical engineer by trade. I've got, you know, a ton of manufacturing experience. I've got design experience. I've got some software type experience with like vehicle communication stuff, like CAN networks. But like as far as computer software, I don't have any direct experience with it, with writing like software or debugging software. It's all just kind of been on the job sort of experience at this point. YouTube didn't exist when you built your first computer? Well, RK is an old man, so that's why there was no YouTube when he built his first computer. I should figure that out, chat. I should make a video on how many computers I've built. A+ is build and troubleshoot. It was big back in the day. I'm not sure if that's a thing anymore. Build and troubleshoot, huh? Like how to assemble a PC and get it to like start working. I mean, I could probably pass the A+ course at this point. They changed the A+ into 2 exams that have a 3-year certification time. Have to keep taking tests every 3 years to keep it. Jeez, no thanks. Oh, that guy cross-threaded somehow. There we go. No doubt. Just getting home from work. Nice. How was work today, Mark? It was Friday, so hopefully it wasn't too bad. Vicon, you used to be A+ certified too? Yeah, didn't even know. Oh my gosh. I hate these ones. These ones from NZXT are just super finicky sometimes. There we go, got it started. I'm doing good, Vicon, how are you? I'm home alone for a few days, just hanging out. Me and the puppers. He's sleeping on the floor back there. So I'm getting a little extra work done while the wife and kiddo are away. They're back in Portland for the weekend. Imagine that, a bunch of PC builders watching a bro build PCs. Hey, whoa, hey. I've got plenty of PC building experience now. Thank you, Trevor. Made lots of spam, so all you spam eaters. Oh, I want spam. What else is in it? Like, is it like spam and eggs? Like spam musubi? What kind of spam we talking about here, Mark? I need to know. For reasons, you know? All right, before we forget, because Richard would be really upset and probably sad at the same time, we gotta get Susan out here. And no, Susan is not my dog. My dog's name is Ranger. Susan is our lazy Susan. Okay, to make building better. I know, I'm just giving you a hard time. Just joshing with you. It's Susan! Richard's been silent for like 15 minutes until he heard Susan. Yo, Mr. Personality, how we doing? You're just a streamer, help you build your PC? Nice. Yo, Patrick, how we doing over there? Life's good. I'm busy, you know, trying to keep this business like growing and stuff, and working full time still, and all that jazz. It's a lot. You've been cutting your hair, cutting your own hair. Jeez. He builds it and you make the gameplay. That's right. Doing well, just working and trying to make it through the day. How much time you got left on that clock, Vicon? He would love this. Well, you should get him over here. Cross-threading wouldn't happen if you were A+ certified. Shut up, RK. I mean, if you only cross-thread it for like one thread, it's fine. It's when you just keep going after it when there's a problem. Oh, I had it right the first time, okay. All right, USB Gen 3.0 installed. HD audio. I know I normally do this one first, so I'm sorry if we're going out of order. HD audio had to go second today for reasons that are unknown to all of us. 2 hours. Sheesh. You on the West Coast, man? We got our front panel stuff. Thank God companies have started to catch on and not selling it as like 6 different connectors you have to put in. The worst. Charlie, how we doing? Just finishing your day at work, clocking out in an hour and a half. Let's go. Is it the weekend for everybody too, after work's done? That's how you play your first COD. What was your first COD that you played? Also, Xbox girlfriend, why am I forgetting your first name? I feel like I should know it, and now I can't think of it. So when someone buys a Rednek Engineer gaming PC, do you send them the YouTube link so they can watch their machine be built? I don't usually send it ahead of time. Also, I should probably text the person. I should probably message Lex and let her know that I'm building her PC right now. That's a great idea, Trevor. I'm so glad you said something. Let's see. Let's see. Click on share. Copy link. Trevor, you're so smart. Such a smart boy. Oops. Oh, Liz. Duh, wow. I knew that. Black Ops 1. Okay, so that was a while ago. Yeah, it's not like you're new. You're not new to COD at all. All right, let's start with the rear fan. We're gonna put this guy on. We'll put the 3 fans up front, and then we can start working on our CPU cooler. What's this bad boy retail at? Uncle Bud, I'm so glad you asked. I don't remember. We can check. Give me a look. Give me a look. I honestly don't remember what it was. This was just under $3,000. So, yeah, about $3,000. 3 terabytes of storage. This one also does come with a bunch of custom work, so that definitely added some cost. There's gonna be like custom paint work and the laser etching, all that sort of stuff. And then it's gonna have a full system tune and full system optimization and RAM tuning from Trap. So that obviously adds some cost as well. Warranty void if removed, but it looks terrible. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. Can't wait for the manufacturer to start designing motherboard connections to the back. See, here's my problem with that whole like idea and plan is that there's gonna be 16 different like styles for putting things on the back, and then every case manufacturer is going to have to like figure out what motherboards they're gonna be compatible with. And it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So unless they can standardize where they go, it's gonna be a crapshoot. Because like some of them sure are kind of standardized, like CPU power and like motherboard power are generally standardized. HD audio can shift around a little bit. Front panel shifts around a bit. Everything else is completely non-standardized in terms of location. So I am very hesitant to think that they'll ever be able to nail that down. Because you're talking about a bunch of companies. You're talking about trying to get a bunch of companies to work together, you know? Yo, what's up, Carzy? How we doing? Mark Barretto, welcome in. You're new to Warzone, 1 year into Warzone. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I started playing Warzone in early Verdansk days, like season 2-ish. My name is Austin, in case y'all didn't know. Close, you work on Saturdays, so you have one more day than the weekend consists of Sunday and Monday. Oh, okay, okay. Your car got repoed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie. Even if it is your choice, I mean, that sucks. West Coast, best coast, that's right. I grew up West Coast as well, so. I doth agree. Black electric, tape it down. Wait, what are we talking about, the electric tape? What am I taping down with electric tape? Minor details. Well, you're talking to an engineer, so I'm not really somebody that can just ignore details. It's kind of my job. Bro, can I slide this away? Oh, I can, okay, good. Ha, warranty might be void if I remove, but not if I slide it further down. Suck on that. Okay, I've got that. Let's get the front ones in, and then I'm gonna see if we can join up this guy with the front fans. I don't know if it'll be possible. There might not be enough length, but we'll try. The void warranty tag, tape that down. Oh, no, it's fine. We're gonna put it on the back. Sorry, I just need a little more water. We're gonna put it on the back of the case and nobody's ever gonna see it, and it's not a problem. Can you guys hear me peeing? I mean, filling up my water. What? Just kidding. Angel, how we doing? Pleasure to meet you as well. I know we've played and stuff before, but I'm just bad with names apparently. Need to bounce. Trevor, thank you for hanging out, dude. We will see you later. Just chilling? Yeah, it sounds nice. We still calling you Red? I mean, I would feel weird if you didn't. There's only a handful of people in the streaming world that call me by my first name, and those are typically people that I met a long time ago. Like Bree Easy calls me Austin. Jiggy calls me Austin. Most of y'all probably don't even know Jiggy Wiggy anymore. It's been so long, but yeah, there's not a lot of people who call me by my first name in the streaming world, and I kind of like it that way. Although it does get weird. I don't know how many of y'all have like your own internal monologue, but like my brain definitely sometimes, like when I'm referring to myself in my brain or whatever, like thinking about a conversation, I will call myself Red sometimes. It's a little weird. Oh, I should probably just take that out. Let's do that. I feel like I do this every time. I'm like, let me start trying to put that together, and then I realize I can just take this whole thing off. That's how it goes, man. It's how it goes. People call me Red. That's how it is. Not changing that now. It's too late. I've gone too far down the rabbit hole. Okay, there we go. Got those kind of lined up. Let's find our things here. Okay, cool. Apparently my dog threw up on the carpet last night while I was streaming. I didn't even know. I found it this morning when I came in here. It's like, oh God, it's all dried up and gross. Seems fine today though. A little sleepy maybe. But that's kind of his normal go-to. Lay on the floor for 12 hours at a time. Get up, go poop, lay back down. Should be getting your new case next week. Let's go. Is that the only thing you're upgrading, Mark, or are you upgrading more stuff? I can't remember. Referring to yourself in the first person, what are you, Jar Jar Binks? No, I said in my head, like internal monologue, you know? Not out loud. Like thinking about like introducing myself to people. I'm like, oh yeah, this is real life. This isn't streaming. I need to tell them my real name. How did you get the nickname Red? I'm also Red because you're Red Knight. So I mean, Rednek Engineer has been my gamer tag since like 2010. We had like a whole crew of us with like, it was like Rednek and then something else. So there's Rednek Mechanic, Rednek Engineer, Rednek Bigfoot, Rednek Assassin. We played together all the time, like ever since we were kids growing up. And so like we kind of created that sort of clan, if you will. And when I started streaming, I was like, you know, this is a fun, unique name. I'm just gonna keep it. I've had the clan tag for forever. I don't want to change it. And yeah, so people just kind of naturally shortened Rednek to Red. It's kind of, the nickname part of it is as simple as that. How old am I? I am 31. Not exactly an old man, but not exactly a young pup either, you know? I love the simplistic looks of the NZXT, of the H5 Flow and the H5 Elite. Yeah, I'm really glad they came out with these new designs this year that have good airflow, because I was not a fan of their old stuff because they had like not great airflow. They didn't have good support for like CPU coolers and stuff, and I was just like, wow, how are you guys dropping the ball so hard on these? And then now with the H5 Flow, H7 Flow, H9 Flow, I mean, they just look so good. And they work so well. 34 here, nice. You had to change your gamer tag and name and everything when you started streaming. My old name was not appropriate for a professional name. Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to deal with that. But it's nice too, because it's like, because it is unique, it's pretty easy for people to like remember me and like remember my name and find me and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in here. Okay, I'm gonna put that back right there. You've had Uncle Bud since Xbox Live came out back in the day? Nice. I don't even remember what my old gamer tag was before Rednek. Hey, Vicon's 35. The H7 Elite. Yeah, so you basically have this case just slightly modified. Okay, so I've got this. So I think what we can do is we probably don't need to put the extension on any of this. We can just connect it like so. And then that should reach to our RGB and stuff at the bottom. No problemo. And then this guy, we're gonna run along here. Like that. Along here like that. The heck? The heck are you getting stuck on over there? Jeez. That doesn't quite fit. Another extension! Cool. Cool. All right, so we're plugging this extension into here. Run it right there. Plug it in here. Shouldn't cause any issues. It's not like there's any data transfer or anything fancy like that. So we should be able to just go like this. Go across like that. Okay. Okay. I didn't need the size of the H7. It's big enough to house the RTX 4080, which is large. Oh, the H5? You have a 4080 in the H5? That's legit. Some of the H5, or some of the 4080s probably would not fit the H5, but it's pretty impressive though. My old Xbox crew had a very unprofessional clan name, and my gamertag fit. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's how it was when we were kids, right? That's how it was. It's a different time. Okay. Let's get our RGB and our fan speed stuff in here connected. So we've got RGB right here. Like this. Come on. There we go. And this fan header we're gonna put right next to it. Like that. Okay. And then now on the back we just have the SATA connector for those fans, which we'll plug in eventually, but we don't need to plug it in right now. The next thing we can do is let's put in our CPU power cables so that they're just kind of in there and out of the way, and then we will work on our CPU cooler. So in order to get the CPU power cables in there, we got to do this. For you, anyone is in chat has ever watched Red versus Blue, I used to go to my private caboose back on Xbox 360 after the character private caboose, the dark blue guy. Interesting. Yours has been Spycraft. You used that name back in the AOL days. Oh, wow. Since like 2010, Richard. I don't know if that I wouldn't consider that always because I started gaming a long time before that, but yeah, it's been Rednek Engineer for a long, long time. I honestly don't remember what it was before that. It was so long ago. So long ago that I can't remember. The land of before time. You haven't mentioned anyone mentioned Red vs. Blue in a long time? I don't even remember anything about that. AOL. So many free trials. And the CDs they would send in the mail. Yeah. Do you remember those? Okay. We don't need this right now. Set it down. I just want my CPU power cables. Realistically, we only need one, but we'll grab them both. We'll use them both. It'll be 36 next month.
AOL, you've got mail.
Happy almost birthday. All right, we've got motherboard power here. There. Okay, we're gonna need that. There's the CPU power. Go ahead and plug that one in real quick. Okay. PCIe. I think this guy does use PCIe. This is another CPU. Okay. All right, so we need these two PCIes. Plug in this CPU power cable as well. 88 was a good year. Hey, 88 is the year of my first vehicle. Drove a 1988 Ford Ranger in like a coppery brown. V6, probably the worst V6 ever made. Transmission wasn't much better, but it got me to school and back. 88 was the year Metal was born too. Man, everybody's born in 88. I feel left out. All right, grab one of these their SATA cables. Should be the only one we need. And put this down. Okay, so we got that in. We can put our motherboard power cable in right now. Why not? Won't hurt anything. There go. That went in surprisingly easily. Usually those are a little more effort to get them all the way in. Them old Rangers were tanks, I know, but I had an automatic transmission and I had the 2.9 liter V6 in my 88 and it just wasn't good. You know, it just wasn't a great motor, didn't have much power, got crap gas mileage. Like it had like the same amount of like power and torque capabilities of the 4-cylinder it seemed, but with way worse gas mileage. So I don't really know why they I don't know why they made it, to be honest. But the truck itself, like the body and stuff, was great. It was a good looking truck, straight lines, still all metal, you know, body panels and whatnot. It's hard to go wrong with that. You were like 10 in 88? Dr. Beamer over here showing his age. You were actually an 80s kid. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's kind of interesting how that works, right? Like I'm a 90s kid. I was 8 years old when the 90s ended. But, you know, the early 90s didn't really experience those, right? Okay, hold on. Can't get this thing through this little pass-through hole. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got it. You're going to age yourself? You were 10 and 88 as well? Bro, how is everyone born in like the same years? Like there's like 3 different years of people born in chat right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. You and Dr. Beamer are the same age. Okay. I'm gonna move these somewhere out of the way. Maybe just like that. And then let's work on our CPU cooler. This is a Deepcool LS720. I'm sure you've never seen it before. I've never built one. Just kidding. Building these all the time. You can't send stars. Oh. Yeah, probably not, to be honest. I haven't been streaming here, Rex, and I might not have, I might not be in the level up program anymore. You can, though, go on over to kick.com/redneck engineer and send some gifted subs that way, Rex, if you're so inclined. Or you, I guess you can't actually send me money on YouTube. I don't have the ability to do that. Yeah, that's kind of your only option. Or, you know, direct donos are always accepted, obviously, but. Mark was born in 75. Sheesh. It's like never seen. First one in the wild. Just kidding. These are they're such great coolers. It's hard not to use them. Like unless it's a super, super high-end build or, you know, need something pretty cheap, like need something extra cheap. It's a really great CPU cooler with you know, solid RGB fans and stuff. It's funny, there's a thing here that says send 500 stars to see your comment here, but then it won't let him send stars. It's weird. It's weird. I do technically have a PayPal. I don't really use it unless I have to. Don't really like using PayPal. Especially because my PayPal, everything is like set up as a business, so then whenever people send me stuff on PayPal, like I pay a percentage fee. Yeah, the Deepcool AIO is just great. So I don't really use PayPal if I can avoid it. I mostly prefer Cash App. Cash App's free though, RK. It's free. And PayPal, like, PayPal charges the same amount as what's it called? Like Stripe too. Okay, this is definitely gonna have to go the other direction. It's gonna go this way, like that. Which means tails to the right. Cool. There we go. We got it. We got it figured out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, it's a great cooler, man. It's a great budget cooler. Those are awesome coolers. I did have the LT, then swapped out to the LS. I kind of wish that they would make the LT with RGB fans. I feel like that was a huge miss on their part. Because I think the cooler housing or whatever for the LT is better. Like, I think it looks better. But the fact that it doesn't come with RGB fans and there's no option for that, seems like a swing and a miss to me. Okay, let's get some of our hardware out here. We need that, we need that, we need that, and we need that. Here, it's designed to be a blackout cooler. I guess that makes sense. But it's such a cool design. Like, the RGB on it looks really good, like with the infinity mirror type stuff that it's got. Like, I feel like they could have like re-released a version that has RGB fans, you know? Come on. We'll be back. Gotta pick up your girls from school. All right, man. We'll see you later. You have the NZXT Kraken Z53. Oh yeah, the 240 millimeter AIO. That's a great little one. NZXT makes good coolers as well. They just tend to be like more expensive. Okay, got all that. Six times the fool coming in with a gifted sub. Let's go. All right, let me go record that real quick. Appreciate that gifted sub. Sheesh. I need to grab my mouth. All right, I'm back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that gifted sub, dude. Yo, Navy, what is up, my guy? Was I supposed to be ready right now to play with you? Because that seems like an oversight on my part. All right. Let's get this guy installed. We're gonna bring down the house a little bit. Nope, I'm good. Okay, good. So I was like, I don't remember if I gave you a specific time, but it would have been a pretty poor job on my part to have said that I would be ready right now. You have the Z63, it's going well, love the LCD display. Yeah, that is a really cool feature. The new Liam Lee Galahad is gonna have a LCD display version. It's gonna be sick. Freaking sick. Okay, got that in there. Fits perfectly. Going to go live in a bit. Run solos until you're ready. Okay, you're gonna be in your Discord. Is it better over here? I mean, I've been told that I look better pretty much anywhere other than Facebook, so just saying. Just saying. That's what I've been told. I look way better on YouTube and Kick. I mean, it does, the video feed just looks better on Kick and YouTube. Facebook doesn't, for some reason, even with reasonably high bit rate, doesn't seem to look so great. You're already in mine? Oh, sheesh. Liam Lee was the shiznit in the early 2000s for all their aluminum cases, build quality, price, performance. They're still really good, man. They're still one of my favorite brands today. 1080p on FK with 7K bit rate. Yeah, it's not very good. It's surprisingly so, but. I don't know if it matters. Oh, it's Rex! It does matter to me, because now I know who you are on like both platforms. That's the one downside for me on like Kick and stuff, is that like it's not, I don't get to see your guys' like faces. I just see, you know, a name. That's one thing that I never really enjoyed about like Twitch back in the day, was that it's like there's like too much anonymity for my liking, and maybe I'm just, you know, showing off my old manishness, but I like seeing people's faces, you know? You look the same here as you do on Facebook? Oh. You sure? Are you sure? I thought I was supposed to look good over here. No, not Rexzilla. Rex Petrenko? I can't see his name on the Facebook chat. Something to that effect. Something similar to that. Okay. Now we need our standoffs and stuff. Got all that. Okay. Now we just got to install these guys on here. I really like the look of the things being on the bottom. Oops. I like the tubes coming out of the bottom. I think it looks good. Saying what's up on the red. Appreciate that, man. I'm working hard to get monetized on YouTube, so I will never be upset at people going over there to hang out. Okay. That one installed. Let's get this one installed. Try to watch more over here then. Hey, I appreciate that. Biggest thing is I need people to go watch my videos, dude. All the videos I put out. It's always such a bummer when you're like, I feel like this is a great video, like I put so much time and thought into what it was gonna be, and then it just flops and gets like 40 views. I'm like, well, okay. Like clearly it wasn't as entertaining as I thought it was because nobody wanted to watch it. Or YouTube just decided not to push it out to anyone. That's always a possibility, I guess. Okay. Put that there. Stop moving, Susan. Do that too. Thought I subbed over here already, but clearly you had it. Wow. I need 3 hands. Okay. This is the one part about this cooler that I don't like. So there's one of those fell. Jesus. Okay. You need 3 hands to build this effectively. Where the hell did that go? Oh God, I'm on the ground looking for it. This is where I wish I had like white floors because everything would stand out. Puppy, where did it go? No, don't wag your tail, tell me where it went. It's not helpful. I mean, it's cute, but like it's not helpful. How far could it have gone? Did it bounce backwards? Did it hit the ground like out that way and then bounce toward? Oh, it did. This one did at least. Okay, found the 4th thumb screw. But where did the 4th plastic piece go? You can't lay it down because the back plate isn't held on by anything. So the back plate that has these studs through, there's nothing holding it on. So you can't lay it down because it'll just fall out. Doesn't really help you to lay it down. Doesn't really help. Okay, looking for the last piece here. We're on the hunt. Start looking in all the unlikely places because it don't make no sense that it could have disappeared. Where did it go? Where the heck could it have gone? You guys, it disappeared. I got straight up just Houdini'd out here. Oh, maybe you did it on a personal account. I know, my stream schedule is just so funky though. It makes it really hard to like schedule anything with people. What's your opinion on a T-Force DDR5 RAM? It's solid stuff, man. Team Group makes really good stuff. Oh, and we messed up the thermal paste. So now we gotta redo that. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Well, get this out here so I can wipe off the thermal paste and redo it. Checking down underneath Susan, see if her fat butt's hiding it. Would appear she's not. This is really dumb. Puppy, where did it go? I don't know where it went, bud. Seriously, where could it have gone? Check there. Check there. Of course, I can find the metal piece, but not the plastic piece. Y'all, how long are we gonna spend looking for this thing? By we, clearly I mean me. They don't exactly come with spares, because most people are idiots. Okay, I changed my mind. A lot of people are idiots, but they don't expect you to lose stuff. Like, did it go in the trash somehow? Don't know how it could have, but I'm starting to lose my mind here a little bit. Where it could have gone. Ugh. Well, shit. Customer support was good for me when I had questions. I don't have questions other than where the hell did that thing go? I wonder if their new mounting kit, or these mounting kits have it. Same thing. No, they do not. No. Well, there goes the hopes of finding a replacement piece. Okay. I guess we just gotta keep looking, chat. Oh, the team group sucka? Oh, yeah. Like, did I miss it in here somewhere? Is it in here and I just didn't see it the first time through? What the hell was that? Oh. Wait. It was in here somewhere, because I just found it. Okay. Did you stop it? Stop it! Not you, Ranger, you're fine. Okay. We're gonna use some Arctic MX6 because that's what I have. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Trying to tell me you've never lost anything and then had found it in plain sight? Huh? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? I don't know where it just magics from, but it's impossible. ADHD at its finest. I don't have ADHD, that's the thing. Anyone want to donate to my Charlie Needs a New Dang Car fund? I'm still trying to get rid of this 2K PC, so no. Okay, we're putting a bunch of this stuff on here just because it's faster to do it this way. It's faster, I promise. At least to my knowledge, I don't have ADHD. I don't think I could have survived engineering school with ADHD. You use Cosmonaut for yours. Oh yeah, that's good stuff too. This is good. Middle of the road thermal paste. I mean, I think technically, is This is one of the higher end ones from Arctic, but okay. All right, there we go. Now let's just get off the excess. I look away for 1 second and the whole thing falls apart. I was looking for, I'll show you. So I let go of this for a few seconds in hopes that it would stay. It didn't stay. One of these disappeared, the standoffs for this, and then one of my thumb screws fell. The thumb screw I was able to find within a minute or so. The other one, not so much. Anyway, it turns out it was like in here somewhere because I shook the thing and it like fell out. Don't know where it was, but it was around here somewhere. All right. That looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty good for me. I need to bring some rubbing alcohol here. Okay, so like I said, the back plate does not hold itself on, it just sits there. So you can't just lay it down because that would be too easy for Deepcool to do, right? All right, so we got that, just like that. Now technically, because those plastic standoffs are there, I should be able to hold it this way without anything falling off. And now, if I'm really careful, yes, we've done it! By God, we've done it! I think we've all been our hands and knees before the computer gods. It's true. Sometimes it's all you gotta do. How you doing, Justin? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, T-Force makes good stuff. G-Skill seems to make pretty good stuff, like performance-wise. Although I've always had a little bit of hesitancy with their quality control. But for a while they were making like the best performing stuff, so I've used them a decent amount. Oloy here makes really good stuff if you can find it. Yeah, Team Group. I saw Patriot Viper, or like Patriot is starting to delve into the DDR5 world. They make really good stuff. What's up, General G? How we doing? Okay, that is officially installed. We can pull these guys off. Call it a day. Just kidding, we're not done yet, but we've got that installed. All right, we have 2 things left to do. Well, 3 things kind of. We've got some cable management work, GPU installation, and then we're essentially done. First thing we're gonna do here is run these cables back. Leave that guy to the back there. This is for the pump. There's a header for AIO pump right there. Got that installed. Okay. All right. There's that. This guy needs to plug into this guy. And they can go on their merry way wherever we want. Okay. And this needs to go to RGB and CPU cooler header, or CPU fan header, I guess is the technical name for it. So CPU fan header right here. Okay, got that. And we have an RGB port over here. That's gonna need to go like that. I hate these headers, I hate these headers, I hate them. I hate them! There we go, got it. Okay. Okay, so we got that all plugged in. Let's get this out of the way. Get these out of the way. Hey, Charity, how you doing? Heinrich was saying that your stream looked a lot better yesterday. Were you able to get with Trap yesterday? All right. Cable management is underway, I would say. That's probably the most generous way to put it at this point. Okay. All right. Okay, we got a couple of zip ties we need to use here. Just a couple. Don't worry, it's not too many. It's not gonna look like one of those silly TikTok PC builders who think that by using a million zip ties, you all of a sudden become a fantastic PC builder. Because that's not how it works. It's not how it works. Okay. Okay, got that to put in. Do one more zip tie here. Okay, keep that looking nice and spicy. All right, so pretty much all we got left to do, let's plug some stuff into the power supply, get most of it routed, and then we can get our GPU out here. Okay, got our motherboard cables plugged in now. And we gotta get our CPU cables plugged in. Which Might need to do a little bit of maneuvering to make those reach. Okay. Okay, got that one. Then we gotta get this one. There we go. Bot. You're a bot, Jeremy. You're the bot. Is this my kiddo's PC being built? Yes, it is. This is Lex's PC. We haven't done all of the custom paintwork and stuff yet since we just kind of settled on what we're gonna end up with. But it's gonna be built. It's gonna get built. Ahead of that. Where's that header at? Come on. Come on. Bring that to the back so I can cover it back up. Okay. So, got all that stuff kind of ready. Got our GPU cables here. We can plug in our SATA cables. Get those nice and cleanly routed. So we got one here. And where's the other one at? Here. Got one here, one there. So this guy should be able to kind of go right there. Like so. Oops. Super bot in the chat. Who's the super bot? Brooke, thank you for coming in on the stream. I appreciate that. Actually, let's leave that how we had it, kind of. Okay. Alrighty. Got that. Okay. Okay, so we got that. And then we just need to plug in this guy as well. Okay. Okay. Just working here. Okay. Kind of want to reroute this guy here, actually. Come on. There we go. Reroute that behind that motherboard cable. Then it won't be such a pain in the butt. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. All right. So, can do a little bit more wrapping up in here. All right. Okay. At this point, we really just kind of need to make sure that we've got space for the GPU cables and figure out what kind of length we've got to work with there. And then we've got just a tiny bit of cable management to do, and then we're ready to fire this up. Need to check out Peak 53 on Steam. I probably won't. I already have games that I don't play, so I don't play that much anymore. Thank you, though. Okay. All right, let's clip these guys off. All right, let's get our GPU installed and then figure out how we're gonna route the GPU cables, and then we're done. Done, done, done. All right, got those out. Let's get our GPU up here. Got this Asus Dual RTX 4070. It's a great GPU, and it's a great looking GPU, to be honest. These Asus Duals look quite nice. Why am I struggling to get that? Thank you. Excuse me. Okay. This is like different packaging than I've seen them use. It's like saran wrap to this little cardboard piece. Okay. Right. Okay, nothing in there. Good. Okay. Put those in there. Yo, what's up, Dan? How we doing? Good to see ya. All right, let's pull off the mountain of plastic that is protecting this GPU. Okay, got that. All right, here we go. Plastic removed. I'm doing pretty good, Dan. Doing pretty good. Just finishing up this build. and we're gonna play some video games. Should be a pretty solid night all in all. There we go. Tighten that up. All right, put that away. Well, GPU cable. Oh, we only need one GPU cable. So I put an extra one in here for, well, no reason. That's fine though. It's not gonna hurt anything if we leave it in there. Actually, I can just take it out. Customer will have this. So if she ever decides to upgrade her GPU in the future, all the cables are here, should she want to do that. But we'll just put the GPU cables in here and the cables in here that are necessary for now. Okay, so we're gonna run this GPU cable out right there through that nice little spot that seems like that's what it's for. It's running GPU cables through. All right, we're gonna, perfect. Got that in there. Manuel, what's up? How we doing? Okay, now we do need another zip tie or two for this because I want it to look real nice. I want it to look really nice, you know? What is the name of the screwdriver that I use? It is the Linus Tech Tips screwdriver. You can find it at lttstore.com. That's where I got it from. It's now available in several colors. They even have like a shorty version. Yeah, it's a great screwdriver. You can see it's got in the handle a bunch of different stuff in there that you can use, like flatheads, square bits. It's even got a magnet in there for if you drop stuff. And then it's got a ratcheting system. So you just select one way or the other. It's got this nice and knurled bit there so that you can like tighten it with your fingers really easily. And the magnet on it is super strong. Like it almost can pick up these pliers. And that's just like the standard magnet that's on here. It's not even like the added magnet. So that's what I use all the time. lttstore.com. That's where you get it. All right, let's fire this up, and then I'm gonna talk you guys through what work we have left to do on here, because like you can see, there's no panels on it yet because we're gonna be doing some really cool customizations. So I wanna talk y'all through that before we switch over to some video games. Yeah, no problem, Manuel. Anytime. Surprised you don't have one of those fancy little electric ones yet. I probably will never switch over to those, like unless I'm building, unless I get to the point where I'm building, several PCs a day, I probably won't switch over to that just because, sorry, you can see the back of my head for a sec. I prefer to have like the ability to feel how much torque I'm using on a bolt and never have to worry about stripping anything. So that's why I prefer the one I use. Okay, so let's get some fire. I need some fire emojis in the chat before we can fire this one up. I'm gonna flip off some lights to really set the mood while y'all drop those fire emojis in the chat. I wanna see like 10 of them, all right? I know there's enough of you in here to do that. I wanna see 10 separate comments from people with fire emojis in the chat. Got 1, got 2, we got 3. Got 4, we got 5. All right, that's good enough for me. I'm not a very patient person. Okay, y'all ready to see the very first turning on of this PC? Boom. Here it is. This is the thing with a lot of those I've seen is they have almost no torque. You still have to check them with the manual driver. Yeah, it's not worth it then. Dontavius, thank you for coming in with that as well. Brooke, appreciate it. What do you guys think, Brooke? What do you think? So, while we're here, let's talk about, oh, y'all can't see me at all. Hold on. I know I set the mood real well, but now you can't see me. So, let's talk about what else we're missing from the computer. You can see there's no panels on it, and that's for a reason. So, first, starting on the inside, we're gonna get custom made a little 3D figurine of Link. So there's gonna be a little Link figurine here that'll act as hopefully the GPU support. While this GPU really doesn't need a support, we'll see if we can accomplish having it act as a GPU support. Next, on the front, we're gonna have a really cool logo here that's also gonna be Zelda themed. I think we still need to work on that. Lex and I need to figure that one out because the one that she had selected was a little too intricate for the whole pattern that's going to be on here, so it might get lost. On the front here, we're going to have a nice laser engraved etching that has the Zelda logo, and then on the back, the nice flat black back panel is going to get covered in a vinyl wrap with like a Zelda scene on it. So that's what's left to happen on here. There's a lot of work left to do, and then of course Trap Tuning is going to come in and he is going to optimize the crap out of this. Right, Banjo? Isn't it pretty sweet? Even as is, it's not even done yet. Still got some work to do. We're going to make it look really, really good. Dang, just went to the store, looks sick. Well, Carzy, I'm glad you made it back in time to see it. You made it back. You love it, Brooke? I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Okay. I need to start getting switched over to the gaming portion of the stream. So we're gonna pull this camera out of here and start transferring that over. If you guys have questions and stuff, I would love to answer them, but I can't see your comments at the moment. So feel free to queue those up and I'll try and answer them as soon as I'm back to being able to see it. And then I'm gonna have to use the little boys' room because I've been drinking some water. Actually, if you're on Kick, I can see your comments right now. Another fine build by Redwolf. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Got that back up. Turned on. Just gonna switch the camera feed thingy here. All right. Okay. Oh, I should probably move my Stream Deck back over there too. Okay, camera's moved back over. We're ready to go on that front. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. I'm well hydrated, it's true. Very well hydrated. Okay, chat, I'm gonna need like 3 or 4 minutes to go walk down the hall to the bathroom, get back, and then we'll start some games. If you are on YouTube or Facebook right now, we're gonna end the streams on those 2 sites and we're gonna move over to Kick. So if you're on either of those platforms, we'd love to see you move on over to Kick. and watch some video game streaming. Okay. 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it takes like a minute or two just to walk there and back. It's not like right next door. I gotta walk down a fairly long hallway just to get to it. So that's the reason for it. All right, one more time. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, head on over to Kick. Come say hi. Question when you get back, if the fans on a computer are getting loud, what would cause that? Being dirty could definitely cause it, but likely your fans might be needing to be replaced. Fun fact, fans aren't supposed to get louder. Okay? Okay. All right, I will be right back. If you're on YouTube, head on over to Kick. If you're on Facebook, same, head over to Kick. We'll see you there.